Hi, I'm Brak. Yes, it's I, Brak the Warboss here, once again with another video, and this one is the 40k Orc Community Showcase, the monthly showcase. This month, or last month, was about the Speedwaaargh, so everything to do with the SpeedFreak Keyword, and there were quite a few entries. So let's go and have a look, because it's coming up pretty soon. Well, this month's challenge, numbers were down for participants. Some few stats, we had 20 entrants overall, and we had 7 Shokkjump dragsters, 7 bikes of various types, 3 Boomdakka Snazzwagons, and 3 other ork buggies. Enough of the stats. Let's hand it over to the judge, 6 Plus Stevo, and see what he thinks.
Thank you very much, Brak. And hey guys, 6 Plus Stevo here, the judge of this Speedwaaargh competition. The title of it, the Speedwaaargh 8 April. I don't know. We are terrible with these titles, but yeah, it's a Speedwaaargh challenge anyway. And I was asked by the community, the organisers, to judge this competition. Now, I won't announce who the winners are. I will leave that in Brak's very capable hands, because he will be no doubt very shortly talking to you guys through all the entries, including the winners and the runner-ups. But I chose 3, the winner, second place and the third place. And yeah, there were some awesome entries. So first off, let me just say to everyone who entered, you did incredible jobs. I was very inspired at what I saw, and it was quite tough to choose the winner. I sort of picked the top 3 quite easily. There were 3 that stood out to me, and yeah, so I picked them, but picking in what order they were was quite challenging, because there was some great stuff there. I based my judging this time on the idea itself, you know, just the imagination and the idea, the execution, how well it was done, and just the general paint job as well. And there was some just really good stuff, really good stuff. I also did something as well. I wanted to make sure, I've been very busy through the month of April, so I haven't been keeping an eye. Usually I'm keeping an eye on the entries as they're coming in, the work in progress with these 40k community competitions, and I hadn't been able to do that. So when Mr. Gearguts very kindly asked if I'd like to judge this competition, I made a request to him and said, listen, would you mind, because I haven't seen any of it, would you mind just sending me the pictures with no names, so there can be no bias whatsoever? Not that there would be any bias from me anyway, but I just thought it would make it interesting as well, just to literally judge based purely on what I saw on the pictures, with no idea as to who did them at all. So that made it quite fun and interesting to do. But yeah, as Brak's about to reveal to you who the winners are, and everyone else besides, there's fantastic stuff on display. The work that went into these is just astounding. The fact that these were started from scratch, converted and kit bashed and built and painted in that time is incredibly impressive to all entrants. It really is. If I was wearing a cap now, I would be doffing it to you. Yeah, awesome stuff, awesome stuff. And I just want to take this opportunity as well to say to the organisers of these challenges, what fantastic work you do. These competitions have become really loved by the community, not just the people who enter them, but the people that watch them with great interest, to be inspired. I know that I myself am very inspired by these. I look forward to every month Brak's videos revealing all the entrants, and all the people within the community in the Discord that run these competitions and organise these competitions. Thank you so much for what you do. It's awesome. I myself have very little to do with these competitions. I help out with judging sometimes. Sometimes I enter them. I throw my tuppence worth in as to like what the category can be for each month. So I get involved sort of from the outsides. But it's very much a community run thing. And I love to see that. It's amazing, and long may it continue. And if you're watching this video now and this is your first time on Brak's channel, please hit the like button, the subscribe button and whatever. But also check out the Discord. If you haven't got involved, get involved. Join the Discord and get involved in these challenges because they're awesome. And everyone who enters is a winner because... whether you win or lose the competition, it is kind of irrelevant. At the end of it, you've got an awesome converted kit bashed thing that you've made and painted, and you get that sense of achievement and everything that comes with it, and you get to see it shown off on Brak's videos. So yeah, awesome stuff. Well done to everyone who entered, well done to all the organisers, and well done to Brak, my man, for doing these videos. I look forward to them every month. And yeah, good stuff. But anyway, enough waffle from me. It's not me you've come to see, is it? It's Mr. Brak and these miniatures. So I will hand back to the deathskull himself, and he can reveal all and show you these awesome miniatures. And I will see you later, guys. This is 6+ Stevo signing out.
What usually happens when I get videos from the judge, I wait and watch it until I see it and see who it's being announced, so I get a little bit of excitement. But no, Stevo pulled a Swifty on me, but at least I was sent a list of who the winners are, so I'll have to tell you the old-fashioned way. Now, first place is Beefy Kobe's Grot Boss on Cybersquig. That's first place. It should be coming up now. And it's a nice looking model, but I'm going to show all these models later. It'll be mixed in later. Second place, Metalhead Tribes, and it's my favourite, Kustom Mega Squig Buggy. And the runner-up, or third prize, is Mostly Zen's Knob Biker, and apparently it's his first bike he ever painted. So there you go. Congratulations to all the people who won, so yay! But also congratulations to everyone who entered. Now, it was tough. It was really, really tough. And let's go and have a look at them all. Okay, first up is Captain Phoenix with Vroom Vroom Dakka Dakka. Enough said. It's a war bike. I like this. You could say I really like this. A lovely little old school bike. Loving the colours. Those reds and greens together really make this model pop. Good stuff, Captain Phoenix. Beefy Cody, Grot Boss on a Cybersquig, and it's meant to be a Warboss on a bike. And I like this. I didn't at first. I was a little off-put by the old school dread legs on this beastie, but like my beard, it grew on me. And look, you can't fault the painting, the colours. The purple's fantastic. The Grot looks really, really good. He's got a nice little grin. He's got his blue armour and a kick-ass chopper. Yeah, look. Well done. Well done indeed. Oh, it's me. Or I should say, it's I, Brak the Warboss, and this is my Shokkjump floatster. Yes, there's one thing I should talk to you about. Well, a couple of things. and that is the logo. First of all, the logo was drawn by Gear Guts, so thank you. And secondly, any graphics you see with a logo in the corner here, that means that they are a YouTuber, and their link will be below in the description. I'm not going to go too much into this, what I did, all that sort of stuff, because I have done a previous video about it. So ding, there's a thing. Dakka, Flakka, Flame, Boomdakka, Snazzwagon. That's a mouthful, but it's a very satisfying mouthful, isn't it? This is a beautifully painted piece of art. Oh, Boomdakka, Snazzwagon. That's a word I can't say enough. Yeah, look at this. Just take a look at this paint job. Well, it's red, of course, being Evil Sons, and checkers. My heart does go a flutter for a good checker work. Yeah. So, Dakka Flame, Boomdakka, Snazzwagon. Try saying that 3 times backwards. Desaria with Raff, Krumpabara, and he's a bike knob. Now, I'm certain that's a reference to something, but this old man just doesn't really know a lot of pop culture these days. It's mine's all 80 pop culture, but enough of me. Let's have a look at Desaria's work. Now, this looks familiar, but I don't know where it's from. It vaguely looks like a Gear Guts model, but I don't think it is. So, but it's really, really intriguing. Let's have a look. I'm loving the colours. The purple is great. It really sticks out. And that blue quiff. Who doesn't love a quiff? Especially if it's blue. Demos with this fine flying machine. And it's a Boomdakka Snazzwagon. So thanks, Demos, for letting me say Boomdakka Snazzwagon again. It's something I could say over and over again. But I won't. Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah, look at this. This is great. Now, it's a little similar to what I did, but then again, mine was something I borrowed from Colonel Corpse Rider. So, yeah, a little bit of homage, working other bits. Look, this is a great idea, and it should be replicated as often as it can. Now, this is good. This is really good. It's better than mine. And the colours, the combination, it's just fantastic. Oops, I said that word. I'm trying not to say that word often. So let's see if I can say that word less than previously. Earthman Brick with his Shokkjump Dragsta. Now my notes tell me that this is all scratch built. There is no Games Workshop bits or Cromlet or any other third party, and the boy sitting in the cockpit, for the want of a better word, is actually sculpted. So look, this is great work indeed, and it looks like the thing that it's meant to be. So you can pick it up, put it on a table, and people who know what Shokkjump Dragstas look like will be able to say, yeah, that's exactly that. Well executed, nice paint job. This is something that Earthman Brick should be proud of. Well done. El Diablito with his Dragsta Buggy. Now there's 2 different buggies here that he entered in 2, but 2 buggies. Now I don't know which one was judged. Now only one can be judged, but I don't know. I'm not the judge. Steve-O was the judge. I'm showing both here so you can see the similarities. He's definitely got a style to what he does, and this is very similar to other works that he has submitted in previous challenges, and it's a great style. It looks good, and at least you know that his army will be consistent, which is always a good thing. So yeah, good job. Look at this. Now this is not only a good job, this is a great job by Gorka Marcus with his Shokkjump Dragsta. This is a fine example of a great paint job. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I like the black and yellow hazard motif, the white wall tires. I've got a thing for white wall tires. Now, it is blue. There's blue on here, so it could be deathskulls, but I do like the fact that there is an array of different colours up here. So he could, if he wanted to, make this vehicle any clan he likes. That's a clever idea. Another Shokkjump Dragsta. This one's from Conus, and another example of fine painting. Can't knock this at all. You really can't knock this. This is excellent work, and I wish I had these skills. He's got checkers. You know about me and checkers. But we won't. Enough of me. The yellow and the red on the orc boy with the yellow and red of the rockets. That's a nice touch. This base is fantastic, and I like how he's sort of jumping through the air, leaping into blind faith as it would be. This is an example of a person who knows how to model. So you've got this static model that just portrays movement. Oh, great stuff. Metal Ed Tribe with his Kustom Mega Squig Buggy. I like to say that slowly because I get that confused sometimes. It's a bit of a mouthful, but anyway, this is just, there's a lot going on here, and at first I had no idea what this kit was, but then after looking at it, I see that the bulk of this vehicle is actually the Gorkanaut, or the Morkanaut kit, having a bit of a lie down. So we've got the head part up here where the two boys are, and then we've got down the back, that's the wardrobe part, isn't it? Yes, I know it's been referred to as a walk. The Nauts get referred to as walking wardrobes, and that's neither here nor there. This is a very imaginative way to deal with this kit. This is great. Fantastic even. Loving the colours. Love the boys. Love the squigs. Really love the squigs. I think we need to look at these squigs a bit more in detail. And here they are. Now, I usually don't do 2 graphics for each contestant. You really need to have a look at these squigs close up. Just some fine work, some great work done into this. And I do love a squig. And there's all different types of squigs in it, which is fantastic. We've got them grinning away and some gnashing away, and I like the little blue one with the little horn, and this red one with the big grin here up here, sort of almost stepping on this lava. And This one here down the bottom, on my bottom right, he's having a bit of a, he's like he's got a bit of a mischievous grin if he's about to bite into the pink one here. There's a lot going on. And what I really like is this squig in this gun at the top. So top second left. It's a bit reminiscent of Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, that's what it makes me think of. So I get a bit of a laugh out of that one. This is great stuff, Metalhead Tribe. Morton Lilac Mage with a Boomdakka Snazzwagon. Now, we should talk about the Triceratops in the room, shouldn't we? Mainly because it's been painted quite well. Nice colour. I do like the tiger motif on both the harness and the carriage. That's a nice thing. And this little squig here, which I think is one of the goblins, one of the night goblins, isn't it? Night goblin. And he's repeated over here again. And these orcs, I love their hats. I don't mind me a good pith helmet. Mostly Zen with Warbiker and Friend. And yeah, look at this. Nice bike, well painted. It's done elegantly and simply. And it just really comes off really, really nice. So there's been a lot of work done with detail, and Zen does paint extremely well to put off such a simple bike. Looks so nice, and I've always loved the grot hanging off here. Mostly Zen, great work, my friend. Mr. Initiative with his Segwaa. Now, he's obviously delved into his bits box here to come up with this idea, and I'd say he's got one of those old school buggies and an Assault on Blackreach knob. Put in both hands and went, yeah, there's an idea. And it's a great idea. This is nice. And a claw and a huge chopper together makes it quite interesting. I suppose there's a little shooter at the front here, isn't there? So that's nice. And the paint shop's fantastic too. I like the mud up on the tyre guard. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Sometimes I like to say less is more, but this is not one of those times. This is a fine example of when more is more. It's beautiful stuff. This is fantastic stuff. Oh no, I said it again. All those bombs, you got some kick-ass bombs, some kick-ass guns, and some fine painting to boot. Oh, well done, Orchhead. Renegade with his looted tin head hoverjet warbike. Now, I'm not quite sure where most of this kit come from, although I do believe the back end, some of that back end is from the Warbiker kit, and that's obviously a Warbiker there, but the rest I am not sure. There is some interesting work here with the daggers and the saw blade at the front. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's all good. Sir Anthony 2001, a recyclable Shokkjump Dragsta. Now this is a perfect example where you can point out that orc hobbyists and wombles are very closely related. He has done well making this wondrous thing out of everyday things lying around. Recycling, not only is it good for the environment, you can make beautiful stuff like this. Voodoo Fairy, a name that I can't say without having a Prodigy song stuck in my head. But enough of me. Megatrakk Scrapjet. It's called Red 5. Now, I recognise a lot of the parts, especially the weapon parts. I recognise those. The rest of it, I'm not quite sure where it is. But that doesn't matter, because he's put them together really, really well. And this is fantastic stuff. Oops. Well executed paint job on this one. It's put together nicely, and you can't sneeze at that base either. Now, Walter Boy 88. Now, here are some bits that I do recognise with his Shokkjump Dragsta here. The spoiler on the back is from the truck kit, and so is the back wheels. The cockpit is from the jet kit, and so is that the gun on there. Now, I think this is elongated from jets. Now, I'm not quite sure where the front wheels are from, or the little saw parts, but that doesn't really matter, does it? I'm sure Walter Boy knew where they came from. Yeah, a fine bit of kit bashing. It definitely has the shape of a Shokkjump Dragsta down packed. And yeah, wonderful stuff. Wraith 162 with his Warboss on bike. No scratch building and kit bashing done here, because this is from the Forge World range, isn't it? And it's nice. I've never really been a fan of this model. I know a lot of people like it, but I don't. But I do like what Wraith has done here with the paint job. It is making me have second thoughts about how I think about this. So, excellent job, Wraith. We interrupt this broadcast to let you know what the next month, or this month, challenge is going to be. It's the March Mayhem Challenge, and the rules are, for this month, paint as many orks as you like, but you can only enter one of either a regular orc boy, a storm boy, a pain boy, or a runt herder. Now, nothing else, just one of those things. Not one of each, just one of those. So get out, go nuts, paint as much, and put in your best one into the Mayhem Challenge completed. But there also is a place where you can actually upload your work as you're going along, and we encourage you to do that as well. So get on over to the 40k Orc Community Discord group, and there'll be a link below. Go nuts, it'll be fun. We'll love to have ya. Well, there you have it. That was 20 kick-ass models that were submitted for the Speedwaaargh Challenge. Which one was your favourite? Do you agree with Steve-O's judgment? Put your comments below. I'd love to read them. Let's have a conversation. And also, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this showcase. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. I really do get a kick out of these. These are great to do. And if you did like it, please like, subscribe, share, and if you haven't done so before, press that notification bell. If you would like to help me out further, or even financially, then I have a Patreon and a Buy Me a Coffee. So those links are below in the description. I've got a link tree down there. So go nuts. Anything you can throw me away would be muchly appreciated. Okay, time for me to toddle off, and we'll stop this beast. But before I go, remember, if you're going crumping, you gotta bash early and bash often.